to explain that.
Mike Gallagher.
Pelosi endorses Biden. You got to be kidding me. Can you imagine if this pandemic happened during the Obama-Biden administration? We would have had nothing to fall back on. Thank God Trump was in office and we had a great economy.
Mike, Joe Biden isn't going to lead us anywhere. We all know he's going to be disqualified based on his sexual harassment conduct and the new allegations against him. It's going to be Hillary Clinton, Michelle Obama, Cuomo, and I'm not sure, but Yang might jump back in.
Andrew Yang, 22 minutes past the hour. How about the state of New York playing Russian roulette with our nursing home patients there? And that's not my headline. That's the New York Times. The New York Times. Now, it was kind of buried inside one of the middle sections. It's not a front page story because why would it be? This is, criticizing a Democrat administration like Andrew Cuomo's. But even in the New York Times, playing Russian roulette, nursing homes told to take the infected. Now, if you haven't heard this, again, chances are, you're not alone. On May 25th, the New York State Department of Health ordered nursing homes and rehabilitation centers to admit and readmit patients sick with the coronavirus. No resident shall be denied readmission or admission to the nursing home solely based on a confirmed or suspected diagnosis of COVID-19. Now, this is exactly like the equivalent of lighting a match near a bunch of dry wood. Just like you don't strike a match near gasoline, as Michael Goodwin writes in the New York Post, anyone carrying the virus should be banned from nursing homes, not forced upon them. Now the numbers are stunning. Thousands of people have died because of this tragic nursing home policy. New York State acknowledges that this is a few days ago, 3,448 residents of nursing homes or adult care rehabilitation facilities are known to have died from the coronavirus. That's 25% almost of all deaths in New York. More than 2,000 of these deaths are in the 5 boroughs of New York City. And officials acknowledge the real numbers are likely higher. Of course, what's even crazier about the New York policy is that the first large outbreak of the virus in the country took place, in a nursing home. The Life Care Center in Kirkland, Washington, has had about 40 deaths in one nursing home. When Cuomo was asked about it the other day, because somebody said, what in the world, why would you do that? Cuomo claimed he didn't know anything about it. I don't know. He said, I don't know about that. It's his policy. The New York Post's Bernadette Hogan last week asked about this policy at Cuomo's daily briefing. His answer was stunning. That's a good question. I don't know. This brilliant governor responded. Absolute Russian roulette with nursing home patients. The last place that somebody should be admitted is a nursing home who's got coronavirus. New York forced nursing homes to take them in. And a lot of these private companies that run nursing homes and rehabilitation centers are pulling their hair out because of this crazy, maddening, insane policy. Here's a letter from a woman named Arlene Mullen. She's an educator in New York. She wrote, I wonder who will hold Governor Andrew Cuomo accountable for the deaths of so many older people due to his reckless decision to place COVID-19 patients in nursing and rehabilitation homes. I am writing as a daughter who lost her beautiful 88-year-old mother who was receiving physical therapy at one such facility. I mean, she also pointed out in her letter that how Cuomo had been going on and on about protecting the elderly because of their known vulnerability. And of course, is the mainstream media asking the governor relentlessly about the order mandating that nursing homes admit and readmit patients who tested positive for the coronavirus? despite the extraordinary deaths among the elderly. The elderly are among the most vulnerable. I saw a note the other day, 70, 80% of many of the deaths in different communities are elderly Americans. And New York, under Andrew Cuomo, had a policy that mandated that nursing homes must admit or readmit residents of the nursing home who are sick with coronavirus. How about that for a mainstream media meltdown? You think they're real excitable about that? You think that's front page news? Heck no. Maybe in the New York Post, that's about it. That's about it. Nothing to see here. Move along, because it's a Democrat governor in New York who did this. This is what I mean about the politicization of a virus. Everything is Trump is a murderer. Trump's got blood on his hands. Wasn't Trump's policy that forced nursing homes and rehabilitation centers to have to take sick elderly people in, likely infecting the rest of the nursing home. Unbelievable. 800-655-Mike's our number. Join us.